Hello everyone. This is Sanover and I am a TEFL trainer. It's my educational background is I have done my MPhil in applied linguistics and started my PhD studies in social linguistics. It is my personal belief that without training, teaching is totally incomplete, and teachers should be the researcher and they must understand student psychology, and then they can go to the classroom and they can understand that what is the requirement of the 21st century. In order to understand the requirement of the 21st century, we have organized this course. It is known as Teaching English Foreign Language. It is known as a TEFL, which is really important to understand that how we can inculcate teaching competence among learners and how we can use recent teaching methodologies that can really help any teacher to overcome harsh situations in the classroom. In this module, in this course, we are having total 20 modules, which are enough to understand the teaching methods, which are enough to understand the student psychology, and which are enough to conduct any class. In fact, it will be helpful for the beginners, for the elementary level, for the intermediate and upper intermediate and advanced classrooms as well. Because teaching methodologies are there to set your classroom, to set your seating arrangements, to set your student's mind, because teacher is one of the role model of the society. So in the first module, we used to talk about what is the introduction, what is TEFL, and why it is important for the third world country people, and what is the use of it internationally. This course is helping to those teachers who wants to work in abroad and they are belonging to third world country. They need to be proficient to teach to the native students. And in second module, we have talked about what are the methods in which there are the grammar translation method, audiolingual, suggestopedia. In fact, entire ELT methods are included there. And in module 3, it is about lesson planning. It means you need to think about where your minutes are going in the classroom. Are you able to conduct your classroom project based? Are you able to conduct your classroom student centered learning classes? Or you are just going to follow the one of the board method that is known as a lecture one? And how you can manage your board and how you can teach your grammar and how you can teach your pronunciation, which is one of the biggest problem. And then teaching reading, writing, speaking, and listening, which are the core skills to inculcate competence to perform well. And then when you are able to understand that how we can inculcate skills, then we have to understand its error correction and how you can maintain a discipline in the classroom, as it is expected that started first 2-3 minutes we have to spend on ethical consideration. We also need to train our students to we also need to train the teachers at how you can maintain the decorum of the classroom, because it will create impacting students life. And then students motivation, in which we used to talk about the value of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation and how your gestures are really important to convey any information. And in module 4, it is totally based upon the project based learning, in which you can play different games and you can organize different activities to make your students more active in the classroom. And then there are the various parts of the English language, English for the special purpose, for the specific purpose to whom you are going to teach. We have different registers for the language. If you are going to teach business students, then we have to follow that vocabulary. If you are going to deal with medical students, we have to follow that vocabulary, which is really important criteria to teach a language. And then we have to think about what are the online resources and what resources you can use in the classroom physically. So, what is TEFL methodology? This course will provide an introduction to the basic theories. You are having methods, you are having practices, and in fact, experienced teachers also need this. We don't know that what are the current generations and what they want in the classroom, but this thing we know that students want an active teacher in the classroom who can play with them, who can make them to learn, who can make them easy, who can make them better thinker. Nowadays, students do not like passive people in the classroom. And in this course, it is not only dependent on the methods, but it is also covering language skills, which are the basics to teach the grammar, pronunciation, and to inculcate a positive culture. Culture is not only present in the society, but culture is in yourself, is in your classroom, is in your student. Are you going to inculcate positive culture? Are you going to inculcate leadership in them? Are you going to make them able to think about the values and the norms of the life? And then, why is it really important? TEFL course helps teacher to learn valuable strategies to aid students with meaningful learning. It means teacher has to think about what he or she is doing in a classroom, what are the feedback, how he or she can give constructive feedback. It means serious thinkers and serious teachers and interested teachers are required to do TEFL course to boost up their teaching skill. Now, the objective of this course is teach English language, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. If you are proficient enough in these skills, then this language will process in your mind automatically. And reading habits can easily motivate you towards teaching, towards learning, and towards writing. And simplify English grammar concepts. Now, the importance of the grammar in English language is if you know the grammar, then your content must not be incorrect. We all are L2 learners. That's why we need to learn about the grammatical skills as well. Now, is it really important to know about what is the scope of TEFL? You get to be an ESL teacher in abroad, and more specifically native English speaking countries across the globe. If you are proficient in TEFL, you can easily get the job in abroad, and it is highly paid job as well. China and Japan are two of those countries which hold the highest record of recruiting teachers with TEFL certification. Now, it is also having 10 life-changing benefits of a TEFL certification. It prepares you for the class and it shapes you into a better teacher for your students. In fact, it helps you master the English language. It instills valuable culture skill so you can become an open-minded citizen of the world. A teacher should be open-minded in the classroom because we are having diversity. We are having different religions, we are having different cultures, we are multilingual classrooms, multicultural, and in fact, maybe they are having some best prestigious and racism based histories as well. So if we are open-minded, if we are welcoming each and everyone in the classroom, then we can easily bring diversity in the classrooms as well. In fact, its fifth life-changing benefit is gives your resume a competitive edge. It means now you are competent enough to teach throughout the world. And number six is it helps you to increase your chance to recruiting a better paying job. And number seven allows you to test the waters as a teacher. It means you need to test yourself where you're standing. What is your teaching method? Are your students happy with you? Or they are feeling a fear from you? And number eight, equips you with a professional qualification that never expires. TEFL has no any expiry date. You just need to do it once in your life and then you will understand its methods and it's damn sure you will start loving your teaching. And number nine, makes it possible to live and work in a foreign country. And number 10, expands your network and allows you to meet other TEFL teachers. When different teachers are coming together, when they are having a ground to understand each other, to discuss the problems, then teachers can come out the solution that what we should do in the classroom, how we can deal with them. So teachers meeting is really important part of the TEFL. So this was all about the TEFL course. I hope you will enjoy when you will learn it and definitely you will boost up your teaching skills and you will understand that teacher is one of the person who is going to produce the future leaders who are going to produce future writers, CSS officers, and in fact, they can easily produce the better engineers and better doctors. who are going to serve the world to help the humanity. This is all about the TEFL course. Thank you so much. This is all about it.